Hey everyone, Tech Gamer here. In this video, we're going to make an attempt at landing a plane in the ocean inside the Bermuda Triangle during a massive thunderstorm. The wind is wicked, the visibility is near zero, and I have no idea how this is going to go. But we're going to find out, so let's get it started. Okay, welcome back. So as you can see, we are ready for takeoff. We are in an Icon A5, sitting on the runway at Miami International Airport, and we are surrounded by thunderstorms on almost all sides. So we're going to be taking off shortly and heading over to the Atlantic Ocean, where we're going to attempt to land this plane in the water inside of the Bermuda Triangle. So this should be very interesting. Taking off is going to be incredibly difficult. The wind is basically at 30 knots, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to drift all over the place as soon as I hit the throttle here. So let's turn the parking brake off, and we're already starting to move, and the air throttle is not even up. So let's see what happens here. Here we go. So I'm already pulling to the right. I'm going to compensate for that. And holding it steady is very difficult. Whoa. Okay, well, there we go. We got off the ground. You can see that windsock we just passed by. The wind is wicked, and this plane being so light makes it incredibly difficult to take off with. So we're doing a little bit of a questionable takeoff, flying directly over the airport terminal here, but that's okay. So we are airborne. We're at about a little under 500 feet, and we're just going to continue our climb and head out over towards the ocean. So this is a very unique aircraft. It is very lightweight. It has only one engine, one propeller, and it is mounted directly in the center of the aircraft, right behind the back of the wing. I like flying this plane a lot. It's a whole lot of fun to fly. Not so much fun when it's windy. As you can see, I'm getting bounced all over the place here. But I'm airborne, that's what matters. So we're just going to keep an eye on a whole lot of things here. The wind, our altitude climb, our speed, everything. So as you can see, up ahead is Miami, and the ocean is straight ahead of us. So we're going to make a continual path here towards the ocean and into that massive cloud formation that essentially is the Bermuda Triangle. So if everybody knows what the Bermuda Triangle is, it's basically 3 points in the Atlantic Ocean that form a triangle. The closest point to the United States is right off the coast of Miami and Florida, and that's where we're heading now. So I fully anticipate the wind shears to be ridiculous, and there to be high waves and next to no visibility. So landing is going to be a whole lot of fun, but we'll try. So some of you may be asking, well, you're flying in an airplane, how are you going to land in the water? This airplane is a plane that can land in the water. It does not have skids like you're used to with your typical propeller planes, but this plane does float. And it even has a rudder that you can put down once you land in the water to help you control your turns and movement, which doesn't matter so much because we're in the ocean. But, and if we even survive for that matter. So we're just continuing on our path here, coming to the end of the mainland, and we're heading out. I like the heads-up display with the map inside the cockpit. It makes it very nice, easy to see where you're at in relation to just outside of the plane. So just a quick look around. As you can see, not so much to view right now, just a lot of thunderclouds and city over to our left. So we're just going to slow down our airspeed a little bit here, getting knocked around by the wind. As you can see, that's why I'm having problems holding it steady. And we'll go ahead and speed back up. Visibility is going to become incredibly limited right about now. So this is where it gets going to get fun. I only left the plane loaded with about 50% fuel just to keep my overall weight down. I love the design of this aircraft. It's fixed wing, and it literally looks like almost like a glider, with just they mounted an engine on the top of it, and with that unique design that's suitable for landing in water. You can see it looks almost like a jet ski on the bottom. So we're about at a little under 3,000 feet. And we'll go ahead and fly into this cloud. You can see, if you look at the cockpit window closely, you can see the rain shooting off the left side there. So we know that it's raining now. And we can hear the thunder and the rain as well. The wind is really strong here, like really strong. It's got to be 30, 40 mile per hour crosswinds. So we're just going to bank to the right a little bit here. So basically now we're almost officially in the Bermuda Triangle. It starts right off the tip of this island. Not that it looks any different, but it's just a fun little place to fly here. So we're just going to continue our right-hand turn here, and we'll go ahead and level out. As visibility is next to nothing, and I anticipate it's going to be like this for the majority of this flight until we land. Assuming I survive the landing, we'll try and take off as well, given that looks like there's waves down there. I can see them already out the left window, so this should be interesting. There was some lightning. I almost wish I could find like a break in the clouds, but I don't think it's going to matter because even there's probably going to be extra low visibility at the ground. So this looks like a good spot to try and attempt a landing. Let's go ahead and slow down and pitch downward to start to head down to the ocean. Passing 2,000 feet very shortly. There was some nice lightning. And there goes 2,000 feet. Got the flaps down 15 degrees. Trying to slow our forward speed here. It's coming in pretty fast, really fast actually. Engine throttle is all the way back. Go ahead and drop the flaps again shortly. Passing 1,000 feet. You can see the ground intermediately. It drops in and out. So gonna go ahead and keep it in this view here because I can see the details. We're passing 300 feet, 200 feet. Gonna pull back on the stick a little bit here to try and slow us down. And passing 100 feet. Man, look at those waves. And we're about to touch down. Here we go. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna try and hold it up a bit. And we're down again, and we're bouncing. And, whoa boy, okay. I gotta level out here. And down. We're about down. There we go. We have survived our landing in the Bermuda Triangle. Surprisingly. So we're gonna go ahead and just drift to a stop here. The waves are really high here. So taking off is going to be fun. Graphical rendering on the water is pretty cool. You can see the raindrops on it. The rendering of my plane being in the ocean is a little off. as you can see when the waves pass through, but it still looks pretty cool. So let's go ahead and put our rudder down. There's a water rudder on this plane. And we'll go back to this view here. So as you can see, when the water comes over us, we kind of just sink down into it. So the graphical rendering on this is not entirely what you'd expect it to be, but that's okay. It's still pretty cool. Here comes a big wave, and we went right through it. But still pretty neat. And it's really raining. So let's try and see if we can take back off. This should be interesting. With all these waves and wind, I may just end up flipping prior to even getting off the ground. Just trying to wait for maybe a little lull in the waves here. Here we go. Let's try and ramp up the engine here. And away we go. We'll see if we can get off the ground here. And let's go ahead and rotate. There we go. So we made it off the ground. That was a lot of fun, and surprisingly, I'm still alive. So you can land in the Bermuda Triangle during a massive thunderstorm with the right plane. So I hope everyone really enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. I love flying in thunderstorms. It is such a unique challenge, and especially when you can have the fun of landing anywhere you want in the ocean. So please go ahead and click that like button and subscribe to the channel, and I will see everyone soon. Thanks.
Roger, I got X-ray Golf Sierra.